There is no fear in love. Read that again. There is no fear in love. Not less fear, not manageable fear. No fear. The two cannot coexist in the same space. Where perfect love is fully present, fear cannot remain. John writes, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love casteth out fear, because fear hath torment. He that feareth is not made perfect in love." Fear hath torment. That phrase has always stopped me, because John isn't describing fear as merely uncomfortable. He's describing it as a form of suffering, a kind of inner punishment. And he's saying, that is not what God designed you for. That torment was never meant to be your home. So what is this perfect love that casts fear out? It is not a feeling you manufacture. It is not a decision to stop being afraid, as if willpower alone could quiet what lives deep in the bones. Perfect love is not something you produce. It is something you receive. And John makes that clear just a few verses earlier. We love because he first loved us. The love that casts out fear is the love of God toward you, the love that existed before you knew his name, the love that was demonstrated not in your best moment, but in your worst, while you were still far off, while you were still in the mess, while you had done nothing to earn it. That love is the answer to your fear. Think about what fear actually is at its root. Fear is a belief about the future, a belief that something bad is coming and you will be alone when it arrives. Fear is the suspicion that you are not safe, that no one is truly for you, that the world is indifferent to your suffering, or worse, that God is. And into that suspicion, John speaks. Perfect love casts it out. Not because your circumstances become easier, not because the hard thing stops being hard, but because you begin to know, really know, in the deepest part of yourself, that you are loved by a God who does not change, who does not tire, who does not abandon, who sees every fear you carry and says, "I am here. I am for you. You are not alone." This is the foundation that fear cannot stand on. I want to ask you something. What are you afraid of right now? Not the surface answer, the real one, the one you think about at night, the one you haven't said out loud because saying it makes it feel more real. Bring it here. Don't dress it up. Maybe it's the fear of being truly known and found lacking. Maybe it's the fear that God has finally grown tired of your failures. Maybe it's the fear of losing something you love. Maybe it's the fear that your life won't amount to what you hoped it would. Whatever it is, bring it into the presence of perfect love. Because that love is not shocked by what you're carrying. It is not intimidated by the size of your fear. It is not conditional on your performance or your faith level or how well you've been doing lately. It is perfect, and it is already yours. John also tells us something important about how we grow into this. He says, "The one who fears has not been made perfect in love, yet." That word "yet" matters. This is not a verdict on you. It is an invitation. You are in the process of being made perfect in love. You are being formed. You are being deepened. Every time you choose to trust instead of panic, you are growing. Every time you bring your fear to God instead of letting it fester, something shifts in you. Not all at once, but slowly, surely, the fear loses its grip. The love becomes more real. The peace becomes more habitual. You were not made to live in torment. You were made to live in love. The kind of love that holds you when you cannot hold yourself. The kind that says, "I see every fear, every failure, every hidden thing, and I choose you anyway, completely, without reservation." That is the love that casts out fear. Let it in today, even just a little further than yesterday. You are loved with a love that has no end. And in that love, there is no room for fear to stay.